honest, I had no idea that it was 150 until actually after the game. I was absolutely delighted to achieve 150 appearances. I think in terms of results and games, I think one that sticks out is the Sky Sports Cup against Celtic and scoring the winning penalty to take us through to the semi-final. I think just the feeling of that after the game and knowing that we put in, so much hard work that game to go and equalise in the 87th minute and then go through to obviously extra time against a full-time team and then come out on top on penalties as well. It was a really special moment for everyone involved with the club, and obviously to be there and to score the penalty, it was really special.
Bij saurig digarach avant de Spartans, le kutje na clichiter up a ewliche achke vaker the club. And tezense she Robyn Hannes na skipper, as gejera hires on a kutch howless, a horch, gonna clichiter an ure.
I think when you look at the players we lost, obviously a lot of players with years of experience, not just within the league, but with Spartans as a club. So it was always going to be difficult losing, such big names and such big characters within the dressing room, both on and off the pitch. But I think Jack and the coaching staff have done fantastic with the recruitment in terms of, bringing in players with a lot of SWPL experience, probably at quite a young age, but still with quite a lot of experience, and then as well freshening it up with a couple of loan signings of girls that have not quite experienced SWPL football, but from the first day they came in and they've made a real impact and they've hit the ground running. And I think as a whole, as a squad, we've gelled really well together, both on and off the pitch. And I think when you've got a group of players that with that real belief that we can go and achieve things and like-minded people, I think it definitely makes a difference on the pitch. I'd learnt a lot over the past couple of years with obviously Alana being the captain and learning from the vice-captains and things as well, and captaining the sort of youth national teams. I've had a wee bit of experience of it, but never, for a club, for a season. So when Jack sort of spoke to me about it, I was obviously delighted, and it's a really proud moment for me. It's something that from the moment I walked in the door, I knew it was something that I wanted to achieve. I wanted to one day become club captain, and yeah, to achieve that at 21, I'm obviously delighted with. And there's not a group that I would rather be captain of. So yeah, it's really good.
She season gymat dwlich ahead of the Anton skipper genation at the show. A gegangen a gemmichin me jedig an skipper lanugachers agus mishnachal haast. As can you keistek Robyn gnuragay vruten a hundag mangurst.
It's not the start we wanted. Ideally, we would have wanted to have a lot more points on the board than we have at the moment, which is obviously naturally difficult. It gets people down, it hurts us, it does. But I think with the youth that we've got in the squad, it's probably a wee bit easier to bounce back. I think naturally we've found it that little bit easier to come in and train on a Monday and really just focus on the next game ahead. As much as it's football, you can't get too high and you can't get too low. It's a roller coaster, and we know it's a long season. And I think we've just got to keep reminding ourselves of that. But I think the most important thing was that, despite the tough results, we can't lose that belief. The goal has to be to stay in the league. Obviously, the 3 relegations is a bit, it's a lot more to play for. And with that sort of bottom 6, there's not much to separate the teams if you look at last season, if you look at the start of this season. So I think initially our goal had to be that was the sort of non-negotiable. As much as obviously we want to finish as high up as possible, and top 6 would be obviously the dream that we want to, the ambition and the goal that we want to achieve, but we have to just focus on the game that's in front of us. Every time I put the strip on and walk out, especially here at home, it just means everything to me, and it's a club that will forever hold a really special place in my heart, not just a football club but the foundation as well. And yeah, I think that's probably why I want to do everything I can to make sure this club stays in the place that it deserves to be. And I think everyone in that dressing room has got that same goal, that this club deserves to be SWPL 1, it deserves to be competing. We deserve to, this club deserves to be top 6, and we've got a group of players that want to try and make that happen, which obviously makes it that little bit easier when everyone's on the same page. So yeah, the club means obviously a lot to me personally, but I think it's good to see that it means everything to all the players in the squad as well, so that's really important.